north of downtown LA. We're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's interleague baseball on the show. Bert Holton, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact guy, so if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Roy White. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
So now to the plate, Paul Blair saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
The 1-0. That grounder got him. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in now for the Yankees, Reggie Jackson. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now a long throw home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Stepping in now, Craig Nettles. A ball and no strikes. Jackson stands at second with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. One and one. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Baker is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The Yankees forced to settle for 1. Catfish Hunter, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Here it comes.
Hey.
fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Next up for Los Angeles, Bill Russell. First pitch on its way. Popped up. Chambliss is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A swing and a ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are two away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 0-1, here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Chris Chambliss. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. One and one the count now. Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Into the box, Fred Stanley. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Lopes ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Next for New York, Bucky Dent. First pitch on the way. Here's a pop-up now. Garvey in foul ground, and he makes the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Steve Garvey as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Ron Say. Skied into straightaway right. Jackson's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Next for the Dodgers, Dusty Baker. First offering.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Here comes the 1-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Blair is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Hunter. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Catfish Hunter. First pitch of the AB now. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Up next, Roy White. He singled first time up. Pitch on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 2, Paul Blair.
Next up, Paul Blair. First pitch on the way. Here's a drive out to left center field. He's around first, heading for two. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
At the plate, Thurman Munson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready now is Steve Yeager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Colton.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bert Holton. Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Dodgers down in order. It remains 1-0.
Jackson.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson. First pitch of the AB on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 0-2 home.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And you can see the top two pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Stepping in next, Craig Nettles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 10, Chris.
So the next to bat will be Chris Chambliss. He bounced out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're up 1-0. He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now it'll be Bill Russell, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Blair is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Smith.
And stepping in, Reggie Smith. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding his zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Fouled off. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Now to the plate, Fred Stanley. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Into the box now, Bucky Dent. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Catfish Hunter.
So here now is the pitcher, Catfish Hunter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Line to the right side, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First offering on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
At the plate now, Ron Say, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
The windup and the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Stepping in now, Dusty Baker, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the pitch.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Lifted in the air out to right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail 1-0. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Roy White flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. As he lifts it in the air to right field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Paul Blair.
Striding in is Paul Blair. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Smith is there, 2 down.
Munson.
Stepping in once again is Thurman Munson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on the way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Standing in now, Reggie Jackson, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Mund is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Leading off the inning, it'll be Rick Mund, and they could use a spark from him here.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down. I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the first out.
When a guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Stepping up is Steve Yeager. And now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
To the plate now, Bert Holton, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Dodgers down in order. They're down 1-0. Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering on its way.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And now they've requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, here's another look at it. It certainly was bang, bang. Wow, tough for me to tell on that look. Definitely a tough call for the umpire there.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Into the box, Chris Chambliss. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
In now, Fred Stanley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. Chambliss, base runner at first with one out. Now a flare out to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third, and he's out on a strong throw.
Hey, I love to be aggressive on the base pass, certainly when you're watching the play. That runner saw that baseball right in front of him. The whole play transpired right in front of him, and he felt he could get to third base, then he better get there. Can't be thrown out in that situation.
Into the box now, Bucky Dent, as he puts it on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So now here is Dave Lopes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in now, Bill Russell. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
So now to the plate, Reggie Smith. To swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Blair is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next, here is Steve Garvey. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. To the plate now, Ron Say. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 2-0. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Popped him up. Chambliss has room in foul territory. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Elias Sosa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So stepping in is Catfish Hunter. He flew out in his last AB. Mickey Rivers is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
He rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. And a tough way to go down that time as he's retired to start the 8th. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Opposite field to left. Baker is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. So next to hit is Paul Blair. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
At the plate now, Thurman Munson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he pops it up. Russell calls for it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. One left for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. Sparky Lyle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Dusty Baker as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Now the first pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Lee Lacy will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-1. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Next to hit, Steve Yeager struck out in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground toward the left. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
The pitcher, number 37.
And if you start to think about a pinch hitter, here's what the Dodgers have remaining on their bench. Ted Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0 home. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for LA. It remains 1-0. Lee Lacy will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Terry Forrester enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Reggie Jackson. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Craig Nettles, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Ball, exit back.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Chris Chambliss. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 1-0. Goose Goss takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So here is Dave Lopes. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Bill Russell. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he'll reach first safely.
Number 8, Reggie.
So now to the plate, Reggie Smith, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
The first baseman, number 6, Steve.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Steve Garvey. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Ball one to start the at-bat. That's wide, 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Russell at second with 2 down. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. New York jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Catfish Hunter gets the W on the mound. Bert Holton is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Get your hand off my penis!